Hi everyone! Thank you for watching today. Today I'll be arranging a cheerful sunflower that's perfect for summer. Today's flowers are emerald green hydrangea, sunflower, foxtail millet, and petals plum. First, I'll start by pruning the peach plum. Whenever I prune branches, I like to observe each small section carefully and separate the branch where it naturally divides. Then I choose the pieces I want to use. If I keep the branch as one large piece, it's difficult to see its natural curves and the direction of the leaves. That's why I prefer this approach. First, I decided on the main branch that will become the foundation of the arrangement. Although today's main flower is the sunflower, pressing the branch first gave me a strong framework, making it much easier to build the arrangement around it. I choose this branch and position it so that it will be reflected in the surface of the water. Next, I'll add the second branch. When pruning a branch, I recommend cutting it where it naturally divides into larger sections. It makes the branch much easier to work with. This second branch adds height to the arrangement. In fact, it's this branch that determines the overall height of the design. With that in mind, I prune the branch to achieve the height I'm looking for. Whenever you cut a branch at a natural division like this, don't throw away the remaining pieces. You may be able to use them later in the arrangement, so it's always worth keeping them. For branches that will stand upright, I remove the lower leaves first, otherwise they'll get in the way when adding the other flowers later on. Next, I'll add the emerald green hydrangea. Of the two stems, I'll place the one with the larger flower head lower in the arrangement. This hydrangea isn't native to Japan, it's an imported variety. I think the green color is absolutely beautiful. It also creates a lovely contrast with the sunflower that I'll be adding next. Now it's time for the lemon yellow sunflowers. I'll be using 3 of them today. By the way, I often asked how do you decide which flowers to combine in an arrangement? So today I'll answer that question as I create this ikebana. In Japan, besides flowers that are available all year round, we also have flowers that only bloom during a particular season. Seeing those seasonal flowers remind us that spring has arrived or that summer is here. That's why I like to choose a seasonal flower as the main focus of the arrangement, and then pair it with 2 or 3 flowers of foliage that complement it. In total, I recommend using no more than 4 or 5 different materials, including your main flower. The more varieties you use, the more challenging the ikebana becomes. For beginners, I think 3 types of materials including the main flower is the easiest to work with. Of course, you can also create an arrangement using just one kind of flower. If you do and the flower doesn't have attractive leaves, try choosing one with a beautiful stem or graceful curves, so the arrangement still has plenty of character. Next, let's talk about color. One thing I always keep in mind is to limit my arrangement to no more than 3 main colors. I do think about complementary colors, but personally, I especially enjoy combining different tones of the same color. Take green for example. There are so many beautiful shades of green, and I love creating arrangement by mixing those different tones. In today's arrangement, the emerald green hydrangea has a rich, vibrant green, while the peach sperm has soft green leaves edged with white. The foxtail millet is a much lighter, fresh yellow green. By using these 3 different shades of green, I can create beautiful contrast while keeping the arrangement harmonious. If you're not sure how to choose your colors, start by selecting your main flower. Next, choose some greenery or branches. Then, pick a soft color that complements those 2 materials. If your branches or foliage are brown or have beautiful autumn colors, I recommend choosing flowers in shades of yellow, red, or purple rather than bright green. If you remember just one thing, keep your arrangement to 3 main colors or fewer. It's one of the easiest ways to create harmony. Today I shared how I choose flowers and colors when creating an Ikebana arrangement. In Japan, there are many different schools of Ikebana. If you study with one of them, it's important to learn and follow its traditions. But on this channel, my wish is simply to help you discover the joy of arranging flowers. So please don't feel that you have to follow every rule perfectly. Start by enjoying the flowers in front of you. Observe them, experiment with different combinations and discover what feels beautiful to you. After all, Ikebana is about creating harmony, not only with flowers, but with yourself. That's it for today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and inspiration. And if you'd like to be even more inspired by the beauty of flowers, please check out my ebook. It's available both English and Japanese, so if you are interested in the Japanese language, be sure to take a look at the Japanese version too. I also share more about Ikebana and Japanese culture on Substack, so please check it out as well. You'll find all the details in the description box below. もっとお花に癒されたいなと思ったら、ぜひ私の電子書籍をご覧ください。日本語版と英語版をご用意しております。また、サブスタックも始めました。動画の概要欄からぜひチェックしてみてくださいね。本日もご覧いただきありがとうございました。Thank you for watching till the end. それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。See you next time. Bye!